Hello,
Hey.
and welcome back to a friendly episode of a friend of mine. I'm Matt,
I'm Ben.
and we're just palling around. We're just two friends just hanging out, bros being bros, you know?
We're extending a hand on this episode.
Yeah, to you, the listener.
Exactly. Yeah, to reaching out, you know?
Will you accept our invitation?
It's a nice hand. It's moisturized.
It's not moist at all.
We've sanded off the calluses.
It's slightly moist.
It's a little bit moist. It's nice moist.
Yeah,
Feels
it's a really
good.
inviting, moist hand.
Yeah, you slip into it.
Yeah, you go in and it just slides right in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes a real satisfying, like, slurp kind of sound once you go into our hand.
Yeah, it's an auditory experience as much as a tactile one.
Yeah, it's of all the things, it's like ASMR, but for wet hands.
Yeah, and then we grab your elbow with our other hand, sort of like an Obama handshake.
That's right.
Just firm and comforting.
Yeah, the other hand is also wet.
Maybe even more wet.
Yeah, it's actually significant. It's dripping wet, and you
it's
feel
soaked.
It. Yeah,
it's disgusting.
Whatever clothes you are wearing, it soaks right through, and you feel it on your elbow, and it's like this nice, cold, wet feeling.
And you're wearing 3 layers.
Yeah, you're wearing 3 layers. It's minus 20 degrees outside. Soaking wet hands are now grasping onto your coat, and you feel it.
And you're freezing.
As the wetness begins to freeze, and your clothes are now frozen.
Right through your cardigan. Your 3 cardigans.
I am the Iceman, and I have now captured you.
Aha! The grand reveal. You've been the Iceman all along.
That's right. You thought it was an inviting hand, but turns out I was just trying to trap your elbow so you can't retaliate against me when I steal all your precious jewels.
That you're wearing under your 3 cardigans.
That's right, at your elbow.
All the way down your sleeve.
Yeah, you have it's like a tattoo sleeve, but of gems.
Oh my god. Wow. This went somewhere.
This went in directions that I didn't think it was going to go in.
Me neither.
Well, and actually, speaking of gems,
yes.
We were looking for things to talk about for this episode. I hope you have questions. Dear God, I hope you have questions that we answer from Stack Exchange as we do.
Yes.
And we were trying to look. Turns out a lot of terrible events have happened on this day of recording, which is February 18th.
Yeah, it turns out February 18th is just a historically terrible day.
Yeah, a
just
lot
awful.
of people die. A lot of people die. It's like, you look at things and it's like, okay, 200 people die here, 300 people die here, and it's like, okay, well, I can't talk about that because this is not the kind of podcast to talk about that. However, we did find that 7 years ago today, it says 6 years ago on Wikipedia, but that's inaccurate now. 7 years ago today, there was a $50 million diamond heist in Brussels. And that's pretty cool.
I'm a fan of this story.
It's apparently, so this was just before, what would that be, 8 o'clock? And it was accomplished without a shot being fired.
Perfect.
Despite the fact that they had assault rifles.
Now they're losing me a little bit.
Well,
I like the heists where it's so perfectly planned they don't need any sort of weapon.
Wasn't there that one where they like, I think it was in France, where they just like drilled a hole in the wall to a place and they were able just to steal all the diamonds when everyone was gone?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I like that.
Yeah,
I should clarify. By like, I mean, I'm not like a big fan of, burglary crime, but
Yeah, but it's, you have a little bit more respect for people who don't have to use a gun. But I do have respect, if they didn't shoot a single shot, for all we know, they were toy guns.
Right.
And then once again,
assume.
the heist is cool because it's like, oh my god, they robbed a place with toy guns. I mean, they probably didn't, but in my mind, they did.
Yeah, in our version of it.
So these people, there was an armored van which was driven from Antwerp onto a. Oh, let's see. So there's a black flashing lights, blah, blah, blah. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the problem. I didn't read this beforehand, so I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I'm just going blind.
Yeah. So they hid in a construction site prior to the robbery. They were armed with Kalashnikov-type assault rifles and dressed as police officers.
Okay.
They entered an airport through a hole they created in the airport security fence, and then they drove on the property with two vehicles, a Mercedes van and an Audi, both of which were black with blue flashing police lights. They drove straight to the airplane where the gems were being transferred from a Brinks armored van, which had driven from Antwerp onto a Fokker 100 twin-engine jet, which was bound for Zurich. And the amount of time between loading, like getting it off of the truck and onto the plane was 15 minutes. So
that's a long time.
They knew the timing of this thing. And then they
must have been a mole.
They took out their guns.
Okay.
Stole 130 bags of diamonds.
130 bags, goddamn.
Yeah, I know. The whole robbery took about 20 minutes, and it did not disturb any of the passengers who did not know that anything happened until they were told to disembark because the flight had been canceled.
Wow.
And then they burned the van after abandoning it, but then, in May, 31 people were arrested in connection with the theft, and some of the diamonds were recovered. So it doesn't look like they got all of them back. So there's someone out there.
That 30-second person.
That's right.
Just living it up.
Is just fucking loaded.
30 plus people for a heist is so many.
I guess it was just like people who were like surrounding the heist because there could have been, other people who were giving them information or something like that.
Right.
But yeah,
I think like 11 is the perfect number.
Yeah.
As established.
In the classic Ocean's 11.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I guess somewhere in the range of 8 to 11 probably.
That's true.
Once
you get
number.
to 12 or 13, it's just not as good.
You're fucked.
No. Yeah, so I guess 18 of those tried in connection of the heist were acquitted, and the case against Bertoldi, the suspected mastermind, was yet to be heard, pending the outcome of his appeal over his kidnapping conviction. Oh.
It's getting less savory.
I know.
I think the criteria for me to enjoy a heist is they have to be wearing suits.
Yes. Okay, they dressed up as police officers.
That's pretty good. Bystanders can't know what's happening. That's part of it.
And they didn't.
Yep, that's perfect. No weapons, which the Kalashnikovs kind of...
That definitely goes against that, yeah.
But I think those are my three. My three criteria for a good family-friendly heist.
Yeah, a good one that the whole family can go to and enjoy. The kids will love it, but they won't really understand it.
Mm-hmm.
The dads will love it. The mums will love it. Because George Clooney's going to be playing the lead.
From now until eternity.
That's right. And everyone loves the Cloontang.
Did you just make that up?
I did not make that up. No, I have heard other people say it before.
I love it.
Well, so that's the only interesting thing. So that begs the question, Benjamin.
Yeah.
Have you ever stolen anything?
There was this, those machines, those arcade basketball machines where like the balls just keep like coming towards you and you keep shooting them on the hoop and trying to get like the most points you can or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It was at a bar and they also had pool tables, and I would take a pool cue and sort of like wrench down the ball blockade. And so you could get free basketball shots. And that's the most I've ever stolen, I think.
Wow. What did you get from getting that? Like, did you get a reward?
Oh, nothing. Just the intrinsic joy of shooting basketballs.
Okay, cool. That's all
That's
right.
it. Yeah. Just the physical joy of shooting hoops, you know.
Wow.
What about you? Gum or anything?
I was always a very good boy, so I didn't. The only, and this is the most, it's the most like petty little thing that I guess was that my oldest brother had been a jerk to me at one point. When I was quite young. I was probably like 7, and he had one of those like toy, like, I guess that kids have. It's like a safe for all your money and all that kind of stuff, and it's this, hunk of plastic that has an alarm that goes off when you open it.
Okay.
And I was able to crack it, and I stole a toonie.
Young Matt with a stethoscope.
Yeah.
Trying to determine the clicks.
I forget how I did it, but I remember going in and I was able to take a toonie. There was more money in there, but I thought he'd notice if I took more than that.
Right, you just gotta skim off the top.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just a little bit every time, but I never did it again.
Wow. I wonder what so you didn't set the alarm off. You somehow weaseled your way in.
Yeah.
Without alerting anyone. Okay.
Either that, or I was alone in the house and I opened it while, and the thing just went off and I didn't care.
It'd be a simpler explanation.
A much simpler explanation, but,
More fun to imagine you sort of spliced the wires somehow.
As a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that's all I have done. I never, I don't know. I never really felt the need to do it.
Yeah, me neither. Like, I knew folks, it's a weird word for like grade 7 people.
Yeah.
I knew folks that would steal candy or food from some corner store or whatever, but yeah, I never felt compelled.
I have been with people when I was in high school. I remember being with people who would steal stuff from like a 7-Eleven.
Right, yeah.
And I did not. I don't know. It always felt really weird to me. I never took anything. But they would do it, and the lady who was at the fucking till knew.
Right, yeah. It can't be that subtle.
No, but they just go, and it's like, why do you gotta just steal the candy bars? Especially since one of them was a rich kid. Like, I don't understand the thrill of it, The chase.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fear of being caught, I guess.
I guess? I don't know. Don't steal.
Yeah, don't do it.
Stupid.
Just buy your Turkish Delight.
Yeah, seriously. Like, of all the things that you're gonna steal, Turkish Delight?
It's the shittiest candy bar.
Yeah, are you gonna piss off the Turks? Do you really want to do that?
They're gonna come for you.
Yeah, they're coming for you right now, Kevin.
The Turks personally produce every bar of Turkish Delight.
That's right.
They keep tabs on it.
Yeah. They're watching.
Man, your tale of brotherly fuckery reminds me, I had this friend when I was younger, and he confided in me that he used to, oh, no. This is so gross.
Oh, no.
It's gross in a fun way, don't worry.
Oh, no.
You know the sleep from your eyes? Like that weird crusty stuff?
Uh-huh.
Used to put that in his brother's milk when he wasn't looking.
Oh, no! Oh, my God.
Can you imagine? Oh,
That's
my God.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it's the worst thing ever.
Oh!
Jesus. Just that salty eye goo.
Yeah, it's like dried up tears.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. What an
Yeah.
asshole.
That's horrific.
Oh my god, I can't imagine. Like, if I knew about that, I would, like, retroactively throw up.
Oh yeah, can you imagine? You learn that you've been drinking your brother's eye goo for years?
Okay.
It changes a man.
Okay, that reminds me of a thing. Oh my god, we're going places with this.
Here we go.
This is really gross. This is something that I did.
I'm ready.
So when I was a wee one, I was like 5.
Okay.
So it's a lot more excusable when you're 5 because 5-year-olds do gross stuff all the time.
For sure, yeah.
So my middle brother would he'd always try to pull pranks on me and tease me and all that kind of stuff. So one time he got he just like washed his hands or something, and then he rubbed his hands on my face and said, "Oh, don't you hate when you get pee on your hands?"
Okay.
So me being like 5 years old thought he was 100% serious about it. So I pissed on my hands and rubbed it all over his face.
Oh my god.
I was like, "Don't you hate it?"
It was probably warm. It's like, yeah, I do hate it.
Yeah. My parents didn't even get
Matt.
mad at me. They were like, "Well, I mean, you thought he did it, so."
Yeah, it serves you right.
Yeah, seriously.
Retribution.
Oh. Yeah.
Brotherly retribution seems to be a real phenomenon.
Oh, buddy, it is.
I never got to experience.
Yeah, when I was even younger than that, my brothers would exclude me from things or something, or they'd, just be typical kids being jerks or whatever. So I'd take toy metal cars and whip them at the back of their heads, and then I'd run behind my mom. And I mean, they were always like, "Get out of the way, Mom," as if she's just gonna like let them beat the shit out of me or something.
All right, have at 'em.
Yeah. Here you go, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Sibling retribution is it's something.
Wow.
So
well, we all did some shit. Got it off our chest.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, we had some stories to tell, but we got to get to in like the third of this episode.
Yeah, we're deep in it.
We're very deep in it, and I like it. I gotta say, so far, really feeling it. Now you gotta take it home with these questions here, and you gotta tell me what the theme is.
All right, these questions might be where the wheels fall off the bus.
Well, that's okay. You know what? If anyone's listening, if we've got them with the good parts, at this point they're so committed that they gotta stick. So.
Right, yeah, we got their attention. We just gotta reel them in.
That's right.
All right, yeah, there's no theme.
Oh, good. Okay.
Just kind of random.
Good. I'm okay with that. Usually the last time you picked a theme, it was Uno, and that really sucked.
That's yeah, not my best theme pick, I gotta say.
Nope, it was not.
Turns out Uno is not terribly compelling as a podcast topic.
No.
All
right.
All right, here's one that bugs me.
Okay.
How can I... It's on life hacks.
Yeah.
How can I avoid sweating while sleeping? Lately, I wake up sweating. Sometimes I wake up very early. And I don't like to always have to take a shower in the morning. I tried the obvious solution, which is sleeping with less clothes. It's a good first step.
Yes.
But if I do that, I'm cold before I fall asleep.
Oh my god. Okay, why does this bother you?
Because you just feel icky.
Just like waking up and you're sweating? Yeah,
you just wake up and you feel gross.
I've had that on like the hot summer days when you like sleep and you're just like in your undies, and you're not even like under any covers or blankets.
No, you're just on a slab.
And you still wake up and you're just fucking drenched in sweat.
Yeah, there's just no avoiding it.
No.
That might be the answer. There might just be no avoiding it.
I I've honestly I've been there many times, and I'm a very warm person. I get warm very easily. So I get that. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. You know what I do if I'm really warm is I put my bare back against the wall for a while to cool it off.
Really?
Yeah, it
That
helps.
cold wall.
Well, I mean, because the wall doesn't retain the heat, you know.
Right.
That's about it. I don't know. It's just,
That's a good pro tip. Never tried that.
If
Back
you're
against
really
the wall.
warm,
Okay.
just try it. It's usually very cold, like compared to the rest of your body, but give it a shot. See what it's like. I find it works.
Okay.
But when it comes to like waking up and sweating, I mean, just deal with the cold for a little bit. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'd say just tough it out, you know.
Yeah, wear less clothes and deal with the cold.
Now, is there some way you could sort of train yourself to remove clothes in your sleep? So you start out nice and warm, and then just sort of autonomously strip.
Yeah, I think what
as
you
the
gotta
night
do,
wears on.
it's gotta be like you get like a recording, and you just have to every time
Right.
say you take off an article of clothing, you say a certain word.
Sort of
and then-
Manchurian candidate yourself into. It's got to be an uncommon word, though. You can't fuck around with this.
Yeah, it's got to be like xylophone or something, you know.
Yeah, it can't
But
be
then
like every
all
time
of
you
a
hear
sudden-
the word banana, take your clothes off.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Xylophone, and you take your shirt off. Problem is, next time you're at your kid's music recital, you're fucked.
And here's a little Timmy on the xylophone. Just start peeling it off.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
I think that's what you got to do. That, yeah, and just play this recording. You know, 30 minutes in, xylophone.
Yeah,
You
shirt
take your
comes
shirt
off.
off. 20 minutes later, the wheat thins. Pants come off.
Every time you go in the grocery store, things get wild.
Yeah, exactly.
Were you just looking around your room for what to say?
No, wheat thins just came to me
Wow,
organically.
just like organic wheat
Just
thin?
like organic wheat thins.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight from the farm, wheat thins. Farm to table, wheat thins.
Yeah. The most natural food you'll ever eat.
Locally grown wheat thins.
Yeah, right off, fresh off the tree.
Yeah. Wheat thin tree.
Oh, Christ. Okay, give me another question.
All right. Let us see. What do we have? I really need to order these.
Yeah, you know, last time you were really quick about it, and now you're not anymore.
Oh, I know. Okay.
Yeah.
What early Middle Ages weapons would suit an extremely strong child?
What?
So, you know, you give birth to an unusually burly son or daughter. You know, either way.
Oh my god.
And all of a sudden, the Brits are invading. And you need all the help you can get.
And you gotta give Timmy a flail.
Yeah. Or something. Flail might be good.
Why would anyone ask this question?
Yeah, this is just ridiculous.
Oh my god. That's amazing. I love that someone is thinking about this. They're like, I'm looking at my child, right? And he's got fucking abs. I need to give him a short sword.
This kid is jacked. You gotta get him something.
He does nothing but push-ups. His arms are huge. How do I channel that energy so that whenever the Anglo-Saxons are coming in to invade, you know, he has a chance?
Yeah, there's zero baby fat on this kid. He's just cut.
Yeah, he is the Bruce Lee of children, and he must be given a sword.
Maybe like Bruce Lee, he doesn't need anything. Just
That's
uses
true.
raw power.
I don't understand. I know I don't want the context. I don't want the meat and bones of this question because I really just love that someone had to think of this. Someone thought of this enough that they had to ask it online.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, most kids are weak and squishy. But right. Every once in a while, you find a really strong kid. Okay, so here's the question. Once in a generation.
Right? What weapon do you give it, Ben?
I think maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get a weapon that harnesses the raw power
of a child.
Of a strong child.
Yeah.
You know, this kid isn't trained. They probably don't know the finer points of sword fighting or bow shooting.
That's true.
But they got that muscular energy.
Yeah.
Maybe like a club.
Like a
club
mace.
Or a warhammer or a mace.
Yeah.
Something simple that they can hit things with. The Anglo-Saxons, they can hit the Anglos with.
Yeah. Yeah. And that 8-year-old is going to crush some skulls with that thing.
Oh, yeah. Gonna be feared.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I think you gotta, like, I mean, yeah, a sword is a little too much, you know?
Something non-technical.
But you gotta get something that's gonna be really effective. And here's the strategy, right? You can't just give the child a mace. You have to, and since, you know, it's the early Middle Ages, so I don't know how, I'm not too knowledgeable about warfare in that period, but you got to get some sort of artillery piece to launch this child. Make the child
you're saying projectile
the weapon.
Child. Yes,
because what, you know what, they're gonna expect a boulder. They're not gonna expect a fucking jacked angry child with a mace.
No, they're ready for boulders.
That's right.
They're not ready for burly 8-year-olds.
No.
It's going to catch them totally off guard.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, you got to launch this kid.
Yeah.
You got to send him.
That's the real answer, is make the child the weapon.
Yeah, thinking outside the box. I love it.
Oh my God. All right, please give me another question. No matter what, this is gold. All right.
All right. Let us see.
Oh my
All right,
God.
how do I find a vanished medium-sized spider?
Well, it vanished.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that's your problem.
Isn't that the worst? When you see a spider and you go to get something to kill or trap it, and then you come back and it's gone?
And it's gone,
God.
yeah.
You just gotta move out.
Even if you see it, like, scurrying underneath something, and then you're just like, well, we've had that problem with mice, too. They just find little holes that they can go in, and it's like, could you not? Like,
please.
Of all the places that you could have gone to, you could have hung out anywhere else, so we could have whacked you with a frying pan. But no, you just had to run into that one little fucking hole.
Yeah.
Joke's on you, brutal. Bitch. So I got peanut butter, and it's gonna snap your neck at some point. So
I can't resist peanut butter.
They love it. Okay. What was the question?
How do I find a vanished medium-sized spider?
All right.
It's medium. Keep in mind that it's medium.
Okay. Is this like Australia medium or like rest of the world medium?
That is a good question. I don't think they give a location.
Okay, so we're going to assume Australia.
Yeah.
So Ben.
So it's gigantic.
There's a tarantula in the house.
Fuck.
It's vanished.
Oh my God.
What do you do?
Fuck, I don't even... Probably just leave. Probably get a motel.
Burn the place down?
Burn it down. Start over.
Yeah.
Move cities. Start a new life.
Yeah. Don't live in Australia.
Yeah, get the fuck out. I have done this, though, where, like, I go on sort of crazy person multiple-hour hunts after, like, a centipede or something that disappears.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
It's, like, 2 a.m, and I've got a handheld vacuum. My eyes are bloodshot.
Yeah.
Just like refusing to quit.
Oh yeah. No, I've done that before too, where it's like, you got to get your weapon of choice. I like a broom because it's got that long range and it's got the good solid whacking action.
Yeah, but handheld vacuum, like you just press a button and it vanishes.
Yeah, it's true.
Beautiful.
But I don't have a handheld vacuum.
You got to get one.
I know, just for spiders and house centipedes.
Yeah, it's the weapon of choice for sure.
Oh, dude, I hate insects. I hate centipedes. Too. Hate spiders. Those ones in particular can just all fucking die.
I know. My vacuum too has like a 4-foot reach on it, so I don't even have to be close to the bug. I can just.
Okay, I was gonna say, is this like a dust buster or is this like a fucking a real Hoover?
No, it's like a rifle.
Nice.
It's a Hoover. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, that's the thing is you just gotta like tear down everything that you can and try to find this thing. Once you find it, because it's always you just see it and it's just waiting there because they just find a spot to just stop and you're like, all right, I'm gonna get you, and then you fucking do, and it's so satisfying. You get you get the broom, right, and you just fucking splatter that thing, and it's like that's what you get.
Yeah, you're not right. It's a more rewarding finish, I think, with the broom. Yeah.
Because you know that it could be living inside of that vacuum, and now you might have a vacuum full of spiders.
That does haunt me. I have thought about that. Yeah. Like they're starting a colony.
Yeah.
They're going to reemerge someday and overthrow me.
They're going to take their revenge.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. Wow.
I've legitimately done this, though, where like it is, past midnight. The mattress is leaning against the wall. The bed frame is moved out somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like some crazy meth addict is living in the house.
Yeah, no, but okay, that's the thing, though. You can't sleep whenever you know that thing's around.
Yeah, how can you fall asleep with that thing, like, in your bedroom in parts unknown?
Yeah, right?
It's impossible.
What if it crawls onto the bed and then crawls on me? What if I have to walk to the bathroom to take a piss and it crawls all over my foot?
Untenable.
Absolutely untenable. I cannot live with that.
It's not acceptable.
No, dear Lord, no.
You can't sleep until the bug you have spotted is dead.
Yes.
At your feet.
Yes. If any bug is alive, you will be you pull an all-nighter if you fucking have to.
Oh yeah, no question.
Yeah. Invite your friends. Get them to pull an all-nighter with you because they will understand your pain.
Yeah, just invite them over for something innocuous, like a game of Monopoly. And then lock the door as soon as they get in. Once they come in,
they see you armed to the teeth. You're like,
got a bandolier strapped over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready for war.
Yeah, you hand them all a broom, and you're like, all right, we got to kill a spider.
Let's dance.
Yeah. Wow.
I think we did it.
We put one out there.
Yeah.
And
did the work.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be all for this episode. I hope if anyone listened to it, they enjoyed it.
Yeah, hopefully one person.
One person will, and I am married to that person. If so, honey, I love you. If you want to also, as a segue, check out the person who did the art for this. It is my lovely partner, who goes by Vanderbander, and that is VanderBander. Check out their stuff on Instagram and Twitter.
Hell yeah, it's good stuff.
It's very good stuff. The art is wonderful. Their whole art catalog is wonderful, and you should definitely see it.
Yes, every time I happen upon our art on YouTube, it just blows me away every time.
I'm super proud.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, really, really amazing. So, we're not on iTunes anymore for now, so I can't tell you to follow us there, but check us out next week when we take over Nebraska.
We're coming.
We're coming for you.
Get ready.
And stay frosty.
I love you.